just how you met, when you first met, or when you first didn't know of each other's existence, but you knew that you were in the same place.
We knew we were in the same class. We knew we were going to the same church. We were in the same youth group.
When was that though? What year was that?
I think that was our sophomore year, 2000.
2000?
It was the year 2000.
Year 2000.
Yeah.
No.
Y2K, when the world didn't end, we met. And we, my most memorable moment of us when we were in high school was, we haven't been able to pinpoint what classes we were ever in together.
Yeah.
But I know we must have been in a class together because at one point you gave me your notebook.
Well, I was in a lot of other people's classes.
No, we were in the same. We were in the same class though.
Oh.
And you gave me one of your notebooks to read, and you let me take it home with me, and I brought it back to you the next day. And no, when we talked about that later, I mean, like within the last year, while we were talking, I told you about that, and you said that was highly unlikely that you ever did that. And I said, no, I remember very clearly.
I don't remember doing it, but that doesn't account for much because I don't remember eating breakfast either.
So, yeah, I remember that, and I remember being very, very, very interested in what you had to write because you were an excellent writer, and I was too. So it's naturally very drawn to your writing.
Yes.
And
another writer.
Another writer. You criticize him. But when we
grammar correction in it or anything?
No, absolutely not. I was very interested in everything you had to say, and I had no corrections whatsoever.
You didn't even like me then.
I liked you then. I just didn't know you really that well.
Yeah.
I liked you then.
Not like you like now.
No, not like now. No. But I remember that, and I remember being very, very impressed with you and your ability to play the guitar like a crazy person.
Yeah,
I thought no one your age should be able to play like that.
Also, my mad hairstyling skills.
I do remember that. Yeah.
This is a video. It'd be a good time to cut to a picture of the notebook.
Yeah, I remember that. And I remember when you got rid of them too, and you just had kind of like a very short hair.
When I shaved them off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember why I did that. I don't. I was bored.
Shave my hair. So that's how we knew each other originally. And
And we played in the worship group.
I mentioned
the
that.
little you did?
I think.
At church? I don't remember.
At church, played together at church.
That little thing.
It's very fun. We rarely actually practice the songs. We normally just listen.
There's not a lot of practicing.
No, with Weston we didn't really practice much. We just played around, and then youth group happened.
Yeah, we're pretty
somehow.
Pretty competent musicians.
Yeah.
It's 4 chords. You got a G, and then a C, and then a D, and then mix it up and go back to a C.
Or maybe a G.
Yeah.
C really.
Yeah,
creative.
well, that's like the end note. You end on a G instead of a C.
Yeah. So we didn't really practice that much, but for some reason we still got there 2 hours early to
hang out. Yeah.
So we did a lot of
set up chairs. We set up chairs.
We did. We set up chairs a lot. Yeah, they were very helpful.
And then we all graduated, and I moved to Georgia.
And I didn't know what happened to you. You just
I
disappeared.
left. Yeah, it was quick. My uncle died. I left.
Yeah. And then?
Then I spent 7 years trying to get back to California.
And then I moved to Washington.
Yeah. This is the abridged history.
Yes, very abridged history. Moved to Washington, but before I did, we had started talking and we reconnected.
Yeah. We were like friends on Facebook and MySpace.
We did the Facebook friend thing, and kind of saw what you were doing and what was going on with you. And then when I moved to Washington, and I had no way to communicate with anyone except through email and Facebook, my writer came back and
Yeah.
I was able to
Like
communicate.
Long-winded.
Long-winded
long-winded
typing.
emails.
Oh, good, I can read.
Yeah.
Yeah, long-winded emails and lots of talking.
I think the problem is that I type really fast, but I don't think really fast.
Yeah.
So my emails end up being really long.
And
So
I
it
love
takes me
that.
a long time to finish.
I love that because I'm always really long-winded with my emails. So getting that back was like, oh, look, he spent some time.
Yeah.
That's nice. He cares more than 3 sentences.
Yeah.
So that was really nice, and we ended up talking to each other about the people we were dating. And that was fun for a while, and then
Certainly hilarious.
one day, you were jealous,
Yeah.
and I noticed that you were jealous.
Yeah. Well, I had stopped dating already.
Yeah, you did. You were still kind of,
I had given up on everything.
but you were still talking about girls here and there that you were maybe interested
The
in.
guy, even monks talk about girls here
That's
and
very
there.
true. Yeah. Well, you kind of had a monastic living for a while.
I'm a metal monk.
Yeah, metal monk. So anyway, one day I noticed that you were jealous that I didn't go on a date,
Yeah.
and or he stood me up.
Yeah, I was mad that he stood you up, but I was jealous.
I don't want to stand you up.
This is not okay.
That should be me. And then I noticed I
I was
started.
mad too.
You were really mad, and I was
I
surprised.
think
I
I
was
would have
like,
hit someone. I
"What
would have
just-"
hit him. Pow.
I was like, what just happened? We've just been talking about, and then now he's what? I don't. Oh,
Yeah.
the light went on.
After like how long was that? 6 or
It had
8
been
months
about
of talking.
eight months.
Yeah. Talking every day.
Yeah. Yeah. And light went on that you were jealous and you might actually care about me more than I thought you did. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, oh, yeah, John, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So that's kind of where it turned.
Yeah.
And then came out for my birthday, met the family, and it went from.
I was ready to get married then.
You were.
You weren't. It took you a little longer to get on board.
Well, you were here for 3 days.
Yeah. Was it? No, it was like the 4th day.
It was the 3rd day.
So
You
I
got
got-
here
I got-
you got here on Thursday.
Yeah,
and
Thursday.
you-
That was like Sunday.
You said, hey, there's a church. We could go there, and then there's a tattoo parlor next door. We get to get our rings tattooed on.
Yeah.
That was
I don't
day.
know if I said rings then. It might
You
have just
did.
been names.
No,
Did I
you
mean
said
name-
rings.
Rings? Okay.
Definitely said
Yeah.
rings. That was day 3. I'm
That was
sorry,
the-
I wasn't ready
Was
yet.
it Saturday or something?
It
It
was-
was Saturday.
it was
Yeah, it was Saturday.
We went for a walk on the beach. When we got back, we were like, hey.
Yeah.
That was like your preliminary proposal.
Yeah. Well, there was a church, there was a tattoo parlor, and there was the hotel next to it. So
Oh.
just go down the line.
Yeah. Good idea. So
I
I
had
was
the best ideas.
I wasn't quite ready then. Day 3. But it went from, okay, we can be friends,
It was like day 3 plus a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went from, okay, we could be friends. This is nice to we could be together. And you jumped
Yeah.
through all of the rest.
Yeah.
And then I got it. This is a good idea.
Yeah. Half committed.
Bad at being half committed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I have rings. with
Shiny.
rings, shiny rings. And we're getting married in November. It's a good story.
Yeah. It's not bad.